last week you introduced a bipartisan coronavirus stimulus relief deal totaling over $900 billion for things like unemployment insurance, rental assistance, small business loans, vaccine distribution, and more. Now, it's been over 8 months since the last stimulus bill was passed, and the economic fallout for many Americans has only gotten worse and worse. So why has it taken this long to get more relief, and how confident are you that you can make this happen in time to help those facing imminent evictions or their unemployment assistance ending in the coming weeks?
Well, Sarah, this is called a COVID Emergency Relief Act. It's truly an emergency. We are in emergency times. We're going to have the toughest first quarter of next year that we've ever seen in this country with this pandemic, and the economy, if we don't do something, could fall completely through the hole. So that's what we're working on. We did it, a bipartisan group of us got together immediately after the election. Nothing was happening. Leadership came to a stalemate. They just couldn't move forward. We had the House passed a bill that was $3.2 trillion called the HEROES Act. They cut it down to $2.2. Mitch McConnell had a bill back in July that was $1.1 trillion called the HEALS Act. We were adjourned for August recess. We come back after August recess, which we should have never recessed and worked right through that period of time, and he drops his number down to 500, called the skinny, 500 billion from 1.1 trillion. That's not operating in good faith. So they've been in an impasse since then. We got together and said something had to be done, and we're working feverishly to get something accomplished in a bipartisan way. We can do this. And it's not, people say it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm not going to vote for it. It's too much. I'm not going to vote for it. Maybe we're getting it just right. But $908 billion is what we've agreed on. Everyone seems to accept it. President-elect Joe Biden said it's a down payment. More can be done. So for my friends to think it's not enough because we don't have the stimulus payment in there giving people money again, we weren't able to get that in here. This is an emergency bill. Please remember that. We're going to make sure that the basic needs of life, food, shelter, things that people basically have nothing to look forward to after December when this all is eliminated. Unemployment benefits, people that can't go back to work, businesses that will be failing that basically can't make it through the shutdown that we're going through because of this outbreak of this pandemic again. We know what will happen. Yes.
Senator, can I ask you a question? Can I get a last one, and we don't have much time? My cousin, MJ Wright, her son was killed at Pulse. So I'm asking this on behalf of all the families who have an empty chair because of gun violence. In 2013, since then, you've been working with Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey, the Republican, to get some pretty modest gun reform measures passed to prevent the sort of mass killings that have become commonplace in America. It's been stalled by the opposition in Congress. And so I'm wondering, now that Mark Kelly is there, who's such a powerful voice on gun reform, now that Joe Biden is president-elect, is this an effort you guys are going to bring back? Are you going to give this another shot?
And I'll never give up because, first of all, there is not a Democrat that I know that wants to take anybody's guns away. We want common gun sense. I was raised in a gun atmosphere. In my little hometown of Farmington, West Virginia, if you didn't have a gun, they would give you one and show you how to use it. So basically what we're trying to do is commercial gun sales should be recorded. We should know who you are. If you go to a gun show, if you go to a store, you have to, by a licensed dealer, if you're on the internet. It has to be done,
Senator,
and we're not going to give up until we have common sense.
I got to take it from you.
I know,
we want to say thanks to Senator Joe Manchin, because we got to go. But we'll be right back.
Thank you all. Thank you.